This Columbus Bracket Show brought to you in part by GFuel. Get green apple today. What is up, my mullet Sharp here, bringing you guys another video. And as you guys just saw in the beginning of the video with my lame promo, kind of like we're on Sports Center, you know? But Gamma has a new flavor, green apple. Put that closer to the camera. You guys can pick this up right now on the GFuel site. You can use the code SHARP, or I think that'll get you like a 10% discount maybe. And then I think they are doing their own promotion, Green Friday. I'll have to check. I'll leave it down in the comments if they are. I think they're doing their own promotion, Green Friday, where you can get like 30% off. I don't know. I'll have to look. But I know it's not Friday. I would have posted this video Friday, or not the Bragger Play video, but my Gamma video Friday. But I was having some personal problems. Anyway, beyond the point. This is about the Columbus Bracket Show. We're going to be breaking down the pools, looking at each teams in each pool, and just kind of showing you guys what that is. We're also going to be talking about the 10K. So let's talk about the 10K first. The 10K, which was a tournament on Game Balance. You guys know they have the 2K Pro Point Series. They have the 5Ks. Now they had a 10K Pro Point Series, and the finals ended up being Optic Gaming versus Aware, and Optic Gaming just clapped their shit up. They 3-0'd them in the finals. And yeah, so congratulations to Optic Gaming for winning that. They do take the #1 seed at Columbus after winning that big 10,000 pro points each. Given their team, you know, I think they have 70-something thousand total. So congrats to them. And then, like I said, Aware, you know, congrats to them coming in second place. You know, obviously that's not they wanted to win, but they got second. We ended up finishing 5th through 8th, that area right there, top 8. We actually lost to Justice, which. They won the 2K previous. It was Enable, Mochilla, Classic, and Slacked. We lost to them, but you know, I think we're playing pretty good as a team. I think we still need to work on uplink and capture the flag. Some of the capture the flags, like I'm not going to say what we need to work on, but we just need to work on uplink and capture the flag. That's all you need to know. And yeah, so 10K went pretty well. You know, there was one team that came out of nowhere. I think it was I think they were called Damage. Or DMG, but they were called Team Retard, and they ended up beating Envy, and they made it to I want to say the quarterfinals, and maybe they might have made it to semifinals. I'm not sure, but a lot of people thought that they were cheating. I don't know. I have no opinion on that, but that's what people say. And you can't always believe what people say. So, you know, congratulations to Damage for making it out. I think they got a top 16 seed at Columbus after doing what they did in the 10K, but they're not going. I don't think they're going to Columbus. I don't think they have funding. So, let's bring up the pools and what it's going to be looking like. So, right here, you guys see Group A. We have Optic Gaming, Team Kaliber, Prophecy, and Team Esport. So, like I said, I think I said this in another video, but a lot of people seem to be confused about how Columbus is working. A lot of people think that our team is playing an open bracket because we didn't finish top 8 in the Ghost League. Ghost League, all that means is the top 8 teams from that league automatically get brought into Advanced Warfare Season 1. No matter what they place at Columbus, they can place dead last. They're going to be brought into Advanced Warfare Season 1. So those top 8 teams already have their spot secured. Out of pool play, the teams that are not in that top 8 spot would be us, Prophecy, Team Esport, Stunner Gaming, Lucky Strike. I think Team Justice actually got their spot. And then you have Automatic Reload. They're looking for a spot. And then Aware Gaming, Carnage, and Strictly Business. So a lot of teams in the hunt looking for a spot. You know, what you have to do at this event is you have to place top 4 within the teams that don't have a spot. Now, I know that sounds confusing. So what you have to do is you have to finish, say if the top 8 teams from the last league, the teams that went to that 8-team invitational placed 1 through 8. If we placed 9th, we would get invited to the next league. So we just have to beat out the other teams that aren't in the league. Now, obviously, we're wanting to go to this event and try to win this, but it's not like I mean, the league is important, but right now, what's important to our team is winning this event. You know, if we can't do good at this event, then we don't deserve to be in the league. That's kind of the way we're looking at it. But Group A, Optic Gaming, TK, Prophecy, Esport. A lot of people are saying, this is kind of one of the harder pools, and I kind of like that. I like being included in one. It's people saying that we're in one of the harder pools. People say we fell off and that we're not that good, but if we're in a hard pool, then hey, we're part of that hard pool. Prophecy being Parasite, Legal, Fears, and Ricky. That's their team. Prophecy being the European organization coming over, picking them up. So that's our pool. I mean, I know this is this isn't like really a prediction show. I don't think that a pro player can really predict, who's going to make it out, who's going to be the top, the top two teams in the pool. I'm going to say us and Optic, obviously because Optic's playing so well right now, and us because I'm biased, and I'm going to say we're going to make it out. But like I said, really good pool right here. Really a lot of good teams. Don't know who the open bracket team. They haven't really. No one's really gone through and looked at the open bracket team, what their seeds are, and who has potential coming in our pool. It really just depends on how the open bracket plays out. So, Group B, we have that team, Team Justice, that I was just telling you guys about. Rise Nation, Optic Nation, and Automatic Reload. Now, Automatic Reload ended up losing Tipsy. He's not going to the event. They picked up Miyagi. That is Burns, Felony, BL Fire, and Miyagi. So that's that team. Kind of struggling since they lost Tipsy, so I don't know how they'll place at this event. Optic Nation hasn't really been doing as well as people said. They thought Optic Gaming was going to be God Squad, and then Optic Nation was going to be God Squad V2. But Optic Nation online Optic Nation hasn't been doing that good, and that's why I say online, because all those players are really well on LAN, and you don't really know in this game how different it's going to be. No one's played it yet. I mean, well, they did do a European LAN, but Rise Nation, they lost Looney and Attach. Looney came to our team. Attach went to Denial. Rise Nation with Pac-Man, Wheats, Chino, and they're fourth. Who's on? Oh, Diabolic. Diabolic's on Rise Nation. All right, there we go. And so out of this pool, I would say the teams that would I'm going to predict the teams coming out of this pool to be I'm gonna say Team Justice and Rise Nation. It's gonna be Team Justice is definitely gonna take this poll. I think they're gonna sweep everyone, and then I think it's gonna be a throw up between Rise and Optic Nation. I really just don't know how this Optic Nation team is gonna play on LAN. Like I said, they haven't really been playing that well online, but as far as LAN goes, they're all LAN players. So Rise, a pretty good online team. Who knows how they'll do. So I think it's going to be a toss-up between Rise and Optic Nation. Don't really see Automatic Reload, making it out of this, but who knows? I've been proven wrong before. Group C, you got Denial, you got FaZe, you have Stunner, you have Lucky Strike. Lucky Strike being Stainville's team with Realize, Saint, Stainville, and I'm trying to think of their last player, and I cannot. I don't know the last player's name. Sorry. So I apologize if you watch this video and you're like, hey, what the hell? But I don't really. Be surprised that I know half the players on these teams because all the switching and all the stuff. So, Stunner Gaming, that is TJ Halley's team, and I want to say Colchan and Perplex. They're a team on the uprise. But I think Denial and FaZe are going to take this pool. I mean, also what you got to look at too is there could be open bracket teams coming out and taking the open bracket here. You have Noble in open bracket, Noble Impact with Parasite, or not Parasite, with Killa and Miracles and Study and Spacely. That's going to be a good team coming out of open. And then you have Team Fear. They're in open bracket. A lot of really good open bracket teams out there that could come out and take the open bracket. Like SOAR, teams like that. But Group C, I think Denial and FaZe are going to take this. And then Group D, you have Team Envious, Aware Gaming, Carnage, and Strictly Business. Now, this is a whole bracket of Team Envious and then 3 teams that have really just come out of nowhere in Advanced Warfare. And like I said, you can't really tell, are they going to be good on LAN? Are they just an online team? You have Aware Gaming. Like I said, they finished second in yesterday's 10K, and that has Accuracy. A player that a lot of people are going to be keeping their eye on. Happy, he's really, I don't know where he came from, but a lot of people says he has really good connection. So you got Happy on that team. I think a lot of people are going to be watching him, see how he does on LAN. And then I'm trying to think of their other players. Like I said, can't really think of them right now. Off the top of my head, I can't think of them. And then you have Carnage, which has Huke. Huke is the player that you guys hear about all the time on Twitter. You know, he's dominating teams, dropping 50s every map, dropping 50s on Optic, dropping 50s on NV, dropping 50s on everyone. So I think that's going to be another player that a lot of people are watching out for to see, you know, if it is just if it's online gameplay or if he can transfer that over to LAN. Which I think if you're dropping 50s online, you know, people want to say, oh, Wear Gaming, they're in the finals because of online. You can't blame everything online. Everything can't be online. Now, if it's like if they're close games and you're losing barely, then you could say, oh man, you know, a couple kills there, a couple kills here, you know, online bullshit. You know, we would have beaten them, but. You know, if you're just like getting mollywopped by these dudes, you can't say, oh, connection and whatever. And then Strictly Business. Strictly Business is my sleeper team in this pool. I think these dudes, you know, it has Fizzerp, Twiz, Sin, and John, I think. And this is my sleeper team because not a lot of people have been on the lookout for these dudes. But I think they're a really strong team. They've been grinding the game, and I think they'll come out with, you know, Fizzerp's always got some strats up his sleeve. So I think these guys will have some weird tactics, you know, some shoddy cloaks in the hill or some good search and destroy tactics, whatever. But in this pool, I think Envious and Strictly Business are going to come out. Obviously, like I said, can't fully predict these pools because you don't know how these teams are going to play on LAN, and also you don't know who the open bracket team in the pool is. So I'm not going to sit here and say, well, the open bracket team has a chance of coming out. That's why I really don't like doing bracket prediction shows or pool play prediction shows. But I know you guys like to hear my thoughts on what these teams, and I know I pretty much just gave the rundown and said every one of these teams is good, but that's just how there are a lot of good teams at this event. It's a good thing that you know, you see Call of Duty growing to this point to where every team is a contender where there used to only be like the top 4 teams. Now it's like any one of these teams can come out and play good on a Friday or play good on Saturday and make it out of their pool, win their pool even. So pool play is interesting because everyone plays everyone. It's not just, you know, you get matched up with a shitty bracket and you're out of the tournament. Everyone plays everyone. It really shows, you know, who's the best. I think personally, but we'll see. So should be an interesting event. If you guys do plan on going, come up and say what up to my mullet. You know, obviously I'm TK all day. Woo! That would look cooler if I had the Magunda cam, but I don't. But anyway, if you guys like this video, be sure to give it a like, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and as always, it's your boy Sharp. I'm out. Peace.